There were an estimated 26,000 sexual assaults in the military last year. Only 3,600 were reported. Now, as our Elise Coulter reports, our military members are learning how to protect themselves and teaching civilians too.
Get back up.
Base is much like the basics for these airmen, women, and civilians.
If you're kneeling like this and the guy approaches you, you gotta just get up, go.
90 men and women from Wright Patterson Air Force Base and 10 from Wright State University are learning how to defend themselves.
Someone has to be able to establish boundaries, and these are both psychological as well as physical, verbal boundaries.
Rener Gracie has been teaching self-defense classes for 18 years, but this past few, he's turned his attention to the military.
It wasn't until recently that we became aware of the shocking, the growing number of incidences of sexual assault in the armed forces.
It's estimated that 26,000 sexual assaults happened last year in the U.S. Armed Forces. Only 3,600 were reported. But just last year, Congress passed a bill that helps protect military sexual assault victims. It's in response to the brutal murder of Maria Lauterbach by Cesar Laurean in 2007 after she accused her fellow Marine of rape. But for those in today's class, it's all about the knowledge they'll gain.
Being in the military and just being a woman in general, you tend to feel a sense of maybe almost defeatedness when you're around so many men, and particularly my size. So I think that this would definitely give me a sense of confidence in knowing that I have the knowledge to be able to protect myself if I am attacked.
The skills they learn will not only help others and themselves, but is exactly what our armed forces want to represent.
They're learning about assertiveness, and they're learning about self-confidence and self-efficacy. And those are the skills that we want in our culture in the Air Force.
Reporting in FAIRBORN, Elise Coulter, ABC 22 News.
Now remember, everybody volunteers to be in the military. We got to protect these people. The Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Academy has trained more than 500 military personnel across the country to defend themselves, and they also teach civilians the same skills.